Here for the fans, packing it in for game 3. Although home court advantages meant nothing with these two teams. Our Bud Light starting lineups, front court with Prince and the two Wallaces, Stephen Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal, and Dale Davis, who has been so important down the stretch for Indiana. And, of course, the backcourt with Phillips and Hamilton, as good as it gets in the NBA, with Tinsley and Reggie Miller. With more games.
The Indiana Pacers, and playing at home for the entire weekend.
But as we saw in game 2, that could quickly shift. Miller with his first points of the night.
To hear the roar of appreciation from the crowd out in the foyer, the rotunda of this incredible palace of Mecca.
As he knocks down the first, the WNBA season tips off on ABC as the Sparks take on the defending champion Seattle Storm next Saturday, May 21st at 4 p.m. on ABC.
But in that rotunda just outside the court area here, they have 7 lathered up here. Just push. Go for the juggler right here.
So Miller will go to the line. Carlisle telling us today that when they lost game 6 against Boston and there was a chance that it was going to come to an end in game 7, one of the main things he thought about was Reggie Miller, and he says he's thought about that when his career finally comes to an end in their last game this year. So he was so happy for Miller to get another series after the victory. And 9-point lead right now. It's been up by as many as 18. Miller foul. Shot's good. And 1. Hamilton picks up his second.
And there goes Reggie over there for the ritual of the talcum powder, taking it from Mike Abdenauer, who then goes and hides it from him so Reggie Miller can't get it back. But Reggie is documented as being one of the most superstitious and ritualistic players in the NBA.
Right.
Maybe in NBA history. Well, today is Friday the 13th.
On that. But McDyess hopped up and down. And Miller will shoot the free throw.
Instead of the flailing of the arms that you were complaining about Reggie Miller doing earlier on.
And it was going to be a tie-up, and it was going to be a held ball.
The leadership of Reggie Miller, the 19-year veteran, sees quickly that his man has lost possession, control, balance, and Joe Forte right on it.
And you saw Forte was looking at the play, so he saw that O'Neal had possession. For a team to call timeout, you obviously have to have possession, and it's obvious.
That mini surge by Detroit is now in their comfort zone with Reggie back at the line.
5 times in his career, Miller has led the league in free throw shooting. 4 times he shot over 93%. He was #1 in the NBA this year at age 39. He's a good three-point shooter, but he's not even been close tonight. And a foul away from the ball. Miller draws the foul once again. This time it's on Rasheed Wallace.
And that's exactly what Indiana needs. People that keep moving. Reggie over to the talcum powder.
No, they call it on Hamilton, not Rasheed Wallace, and Hamilton is fouled out.
Holding his jersey, that's an easy play to call.
So Hamilton fouls out of the game.
Why would you ever do that?
Especially with 5 fouls.
But they're going to call holding the jersey. Rip Hamilton is too smart a player, a world champion at the NBA level, an NCAA champion, and then make a mental error like that with the game on the line, maybe the series on the line.
That free throw, the first points for the Pacers in 3 minutes. Miller 8 of 9 from the free throw line. 1:21 remaining, and the game is tied. Clutch free throws from one of the NBA's all-time clutch shooters. Well, with this end his legendary career, and puts the Pacers up 2.
Shot clock favors the Pistons right now, but they're down 3, or will be when Reggie makes this free throw.
Reggie Miller 4 straight clutch free throws, and the Pacers have regained the lead. The future Hall of Famer in his final season in the NBA, 39 years old, doing it again in front of the Indiana crowd. Ringsley against Billups.
Somebody better box out Jeff Foster then if they're thinking about getting that ball back.
Miller trying to get free. Lindsey Hunter on Miller. Shot clock down to 6. Miller puts it in. Reggie Miller. with 10.7 remaining. It's a 5-point lead.
That's why Rip Hamilton should never foul out of a game by grabbing somebody's jersey, because now Lindsey Hunter has to come in. Reggie Miller does a nice job of swinging that ball through and creating the space.
The Pistons wanted, I believe, a charge. Hunter played him very, very well. He was right up. He was all over him. Watch Hunter on this play. He's all over him.
But Reggie is dribbling away from the basket here.
There's a little
push off
bit of a right
there.
push, yep.
But that's what all great offensive players do, and you do that as the guy's leaning in.
Reggie Miller iced this game with the clutch free throws and that big bucket. And the Indiana Pacers lead it 2-1. Once again, so many contributions from so many different Pacers. It's why they are here, but Reggie Miller still making the big plays.
At the end of the day, go to your Hall of Famer. Reggie Miller looks at the defender, realizes it's not Rip Hamilton. He's got size and strength advantage, goes right at him. All Reggie Miller.
Game 4 coming up Sunday.